So, guys, indigenes of Abuja have come out to demand their own governor. This is after the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, when they say that 25% in Abuja is not a must, that FCT is the same thing as other states. So the people of the state have come out to say, since we are the same thing with other states in Nigeria, give us our own governor. We cannot just be there without governor. People that are not even our indigenes, they are the one that are ministers and all of that. So we want our own leaders. See the way this newspaper reported it. Abuja indigenes approach court, demand governor, 3 senators, rep state assembly after tribunal says FCT has no special status over other states. So this is their demand. Since the court in their judgment said FCT is like other states, that they have no special status, they also have come out to say that since we are the same with other states, we need our own state governor. Why would there be a governor in Anambra State, in Enugu State, a governor in Bayelsa State, but we, Abuja, as a state, according to the law, according to what the judges said is the law, we as a state, we don't have a governor. We have a minister that is not even from our state. We have someone who is not part of us, who is just there to be our minister. And we know what Wike has been doing in Abuja with the demolition and everything. So these people have come out to say they want their own state governor. Since it's official now, according to the ruling of the court, that they are like every other state in Nigeria. Reacting to this, Senator Shehu Sani said, I support the indigenous people of Abuja to have their own governor and 3 senators, but nobody should be allowed to contest, only the indigenes. And that's very, very true, because we know that since it's Abuja, many politicians will want to come out for it. And the way Abuja is, there is no governor now because it's the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. And then we have ministers and other representatives who are not even from FCT, yet they are the ones leading the people. So the people have come out to say that since the court said they're like every other state, they want their own state governor. Another person reacted and said, since the judiciary said 25% in FCT is not relevant in Nigeria constitution, I think it is high time Wike appointment as minister FCT got terminated and the INEC should conduct election for FCT governor. Another person here said, good development. If Abuja is not accorded a special status, why is the minister appointed by the president? Since they recognize Abuja as a state, then it should have a governor through election and have senators representing them. And this is what we keep saying. The lawyers and our justices, they keep twisting the law because they want to favor someone. We know that Abuja has special status, even according to our law. But you came out the other day just because you want to favor the president. You want to keep the president in office. You said that Abuja has no special status. If Abuja does not have any special status, why don't they have state governors just like every other state? Why is it that the minister of the state will be appointed by the president? Why is it that since it's a state, like other states don't have ministers, but only Abuja has minister? Yet you came out to tell Nigerians and the world at large that Abuja is the same thing as every other state just because Tinubu did not get up to 25% in Abuja. Another person here said, this is exactly what I was telling this man on the day of the abuse of justice. If the president is not required to get at least 25% in FCT, he should have the prerogative of appointing a minister for the capital. Let the capital have its own elected officials. Another person here reacted and said, yes, Abuja needs governor like every other state. So we will have Abia, Umahia, Abuja, Gwagwalada, and so on. Another person here said, beautiful. You can't twist the law to suit your purpose and expect others to fold their arms and watch. And that's the simple truth. You gave a judgment that even fellow lawyers are coming out to say what the Election Petition Tribunal did in this presidential election case is not true. That their judgment was not based on the facts and evidence that have been presented to them, but that your judgment was based on technicalities. The same technicalities that Justice Haruna Samani assured Nigerians that they were not going to depend on. He said that the Pept will not depend on technicalities in their judgment, but they ended up depending on technicalities just because they wanted to favor Tinubu, just because they wanted to keep him in power, not minding what the law of the land states. Even fellow lawyers keep coming out to say what the Peps did in their judgment is not correct, yet they are upholding it. Another person reacted here and said, very important, so that we can taste the constitution again and see if it's still working. Still on the Pept judgment, we saw how some persons came out that day and were supporting Tinubu, said they are Tinubu supporters. These same persons have come out again to accuse the president that they have not been paid the money that was promised them to come and do that show that they did that day. They came out to say they are supporting him. These same persons have hit the street of Abuja to demand for their payments. Watch this video, guys.
Nigerians, once they come here, they see food now, they go see what. Now hungry people, they go meet now. Look at the people they are using now. Look at it. Look at it. Tell them make them learn. It's better for them to say not to collect that money for a better Nigeria. Then they come they cry now. These are the people causing problem for Nigeria. Now them be this. Now them. Because they will not come and carry decent person like you. Come and say they want to bribe you. Look at it.
Watching this video, I just feel sorry for these people because this is what well-meaning Nigerians are trying to fight against. This is the syndrome we are trying to stop. Politicians using innocent Nigerians just because we are poor, just because people don't really have much. You use them during election, you use them just to support you. At the end of the day, you abandon them. That's not what we want. Nigerians want a country that will work again, a country where everyone will have access to good resources, access to good road, access to jobs, a country where we can do better, a country where we can go from just consumption to production, just like Peter Obi has been telling us. That's what Nigerians want. We don't want the same kind of story every time. You need the people when you want to do election. You need the people when you want to do campaign for your election. You need the people and you pay them 5,000, 2,000. How long are we going to continue that way? How long will our politicians keep brainwashing us? No, we have outgrown this. That's what well-meaning Nigerians keep ringing. We have outgrown this. And we know that normally before now, when this kind of case gets to the court, Nigerians just lose interest. But we are tired. That's why Nigerians are still pursuing this matter and are still intentional until it gets to the Supreme Court, so justice can be served, so Nigerians can be free again, so we can have a nation where we can not just build, but we can also harvest from what we are building, not just politicians and our leaders eating and feeding from the people when the people are dying of hunger, when the people can do unspeakable things just for 2,000 naira, just for one plate of rice, just for 2 Maggi and all of that. No. We have come beyond that. That's why the Supreme Court owes us the responsibility of giving us justice in this case so Nigeria can be great again. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I would like to know our thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do well to like this video and please do well to subscribe to our channel so you get notifications whenever we post a new video.